Okay, I'm going to tell you a true story. And honestly, it still makes me blood boil today. A young couple almost lost their down payment. Their whole dream gone. Because of greed. Not their greed, my all team's leaders' greed. And I had to pay $3,000 out of my own pocket to fix this problem. Stay with me. You need to hear this before you ever sign a contract, an offer. Before I start, 3 quick things. I'm a realtor, not a mortgage broker. I'm a realtor, not a financial advisor. And this story is from my own life, my own experience. It's my own honest opinion. You got a fresh girl. I'll push you out and you'll come right back. I'll see you point and play. Okay, let's go. Early in my career, I joined a big, very well-known brokerage. I cannot say the name, unfortunately. I would love to, but I know you know this brokerage. For sure, 100%. I was desperate back then. I want to learn. I want to get experience. I want clients. I thought a big name meant more deals, more way to meet people, more leads. And I was wrong, 100%. So I joined a team to learn. And that's when everything started falling apart. I met a beautiful young couple in an open house. I love open houses. Because you get to meet people and you actually can get their energy. They can get your energy. I believe in all these things, right? So that's why I love open houses. And that's why I think it's been the biggest successful source that has bring me beautiful people in my business. So they came all the way from India to build a life here in British Columbia, Canada. She was a teacher here, and he followed her with nothing but hopes in his hands. They worked so hard to get all the down payment they were going to use to buy their first property. Really hard. So they found this unit, a high rise in Central Surrey, and we placed an offer. But I'm gonna tell you what happened before we placed an offer. My team leader looked at me and say, we need to go subject free if we want to win this offer. And I said, I'm not sure about it. I was really new, really new. He said, trust me. I've been doing this for 10 years and plus. And actually he was using the experience of his father as his own experience. But that's a different story. And then he did something I will never forgive. He went straight around me, talked directly to my clients, pressured them, and convinced them. Subject free, no conditions, no protection. Nothing, nada. Something inside me screamed this was wrong. My God, my angels, my energy, something was telling me this was not the right way to proceed. All of it was screaming at me. And I let the experienced guy talk over my own voice. That was my biggest mistake. I sat down and read every single page of the Strata document. I didn't even fully know what I was looking for. But something in me said, keep reading. And then I found it. And something really bad for a first-time homes buyer. I ran to my team leader with it and said, we need to do something. I think this is something wrong in this Strata document. He waved his hand at me. Don't worry, everything is fine. Just get them to sign. I trust the experienced guy over my own gut. Never again. Lesson learned for sure. What I found in those documents was a real serious problem. The Strata was suing the developer. So that was a huge thing that a first-time homes buyer has to deal with. And it was over something really big in that building. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose her here, okay? But it was not really good. That problem, it was a massive one. But by the time we knew the full truth, the offer was already accepted. The deposit was already sitting in someone else's account. And it was a subject free. There was nothing left to protect my client. Nothing. Nada. Nada de nada. I called my managing broker for help. I called my team leader for help. Nobody helped me. Everybody just washed their hands like a Poncio Pilatus. I don't know how to say it in English, but you know what I mean. Don't worry, Yaoska. They signed all the papers. You are full covered, full protected. Covered? Covered? I was no worry about being covered. I was worried about two human beings losing everything they have worked for. These are people, no transactions, not a paycheck with a pulse. People. And that whole brokerage treated them like a number on a spreadsheet. And it made me so sick to my stomach. My clients were desperate. They were crying on the phone. Of course, their whole savings was gone. They were scared. This was their first home. The American dream, except Canadian. And I told them, I will burn this whole thing down before I let you lose this money. I called the listing agents myself. I begged. I fought. He was full of shit. That guy. Total fudge artist. Stringing me along like my client's life savings were a joke to him. Finally, he said, give me $3,000 and I let them out of the contract. Of course, I was never, ever going to ask my clients for that money. It wasn't their fault. It was on me for not stopping it. The second my gut screamed. So I paid. Out of my own savings account. Every single dollar. When I told my clients they were finally free, they find out I paid the money myself. I never told them. They find out. They have already talked to a lawyer about suing my team leader. And they told me, Yaoska, you did everything to protect us. We know it wasn't you. So they didn't sue it because if they did sue my team leader, I was going to get something from there. So they say, we decide not to do it because you did the right thing. Because you did everything you had to protect us. And we really appreciate that. That was the hardest way to learn this lesson in my whole career. But I thank God for it, 100%. Because now I know exactly 100% what I stand for. Of course, I'm not in that brokerage anymore. I try 4 different ones under the same name. And they were all the same. Same fudge story every single time. You are just a number that brings them commission. That's it. That's all you are for them and your clients. That's all. Now I'm with eXp Realty. And this one actually fits my core values. I have support, training, and real people who answer when I need them. I'm not telling you this to pick my brokerage. I'm telling you to pick a realtor who picks you first, not their commission check. You. If a realtor pushes you to go subject free, you stop and you ask why. Ask what protection are you giving up. If you still want to go subject free after that, I will tell you straight to your face. Go find another realtor. Because I will not be able to protect you. And trust me, you will blame me the second something goes wrong. I need at least one subject condition in every contract. That's non-negotiable for me. Not now, not ever. Here is what I want you to remember. 1. Never go subject free unless you fully, completely understand the risk. 2. Read the Strata documents every single page or hire someone who will do it for you. 3. Your realtor job is to protect you, not to chase their commission. 4. My goal is never the biggest purchase. My goal is the right home for you. 5. Ask every question before you choose your realtor. Don't assume anything, not one thing. Just remember my slogan, where there is a will, there is a home, but only when it's the right one. If you are buying your first home, click the link below to get my first time homes buyer's guide. It will help you to avoid mistakes like this one I just told you about. I see you in my next video. Bye bye.